For decades, families of victims have faced immense emotional turmoil, lingering in the uncertainty surrounding unsolved murders. Cold cases, many of which remain untouched in evidence rooms, accumulate as investigators encounter insurmountable obstacles. However, exciting advancements in DNA technology and the innovative field of genetic genealogy are breathing fresh life into these long-ignored mysteries. By 2025, interest in cold case content has surged as homicide clearance rates decline, making the public ever more eager for accountability and justice. In this blog, we delve into the significance of DNA-driven breakthroughs in solving cold cases, highlight notable success stories, and unpack the intricate science that underpins these transformative developments. The growing importance of cold cases. In a world where millions engage with true crime content on platforms like podcasts, streaming services, and social media, the harsh reality is that thousands of murders remain unsolved. In Los Angeles alone, over 11,000 homicides recorded between 1960 and 2003 lack closure. This stark reality underscores the importance of cold case discussions, not merely as entertainment but as crucial calls to justice. Cold case documentaries, podcasts, and articles mobilize audiences across the globe, prompting viewers to offer vital information, advocate for victims' causes, and encourage law enforcement to reconsider inactive investigations. Thanks to cutting-edge forensic technology, many instances previously deemed unsolvable can now see renewed investigation. DNA evidence that might have been too degraded for analysis 2 decades prior can yield valuable genetic profiles through modern techniques. Coupled with public interest and engagement, these scientific breakthroughs promise to change lives and bring closure to grieving families. The DNA revolution in cold case resolution. The emergence of genetic genealogy has fundamentally reshaped investigatory methods, combining traditional genealogical research techniques with DNA analysis derived from public databases. Investigators can now upload DNA samples collected from crime scenes to genealogy websites, where they can identify distant relatives and gradually trace the family tree surrounding potential suspects. The results of this innovative approach have been nothing short of astonishing. A prime example is the identification and arrest of the Golden State Killer, achieved through a combination of public genealogy data and meticulous detective work. Public attention flooded in following true crime author Michelle McNamara's best-selling book and the subsequent HBO documentary series. Remarkably, Joseph DeAngelo was apprehended just 2 months after the series premiered, highlighting the significant role of media in advancing cold case investigations. The evolution of DNA technology itself continues to accelerate. Microfluidic chip technology has significantly condensed DNA processing times from several days to mere hours, enabling investigators to analyze multiple samples in a tight time frame, particularly within the critical first 48 hours of an investigation. Advanced spectroscopic techniques, like Raman and UV visible spectroscopy, can identify trace materials present on evidence, enriching the probing capabilities of forensic scientists. Moreover, artificial intelligence tools are increasingly aiding forensic scientists in sifting through complex data sets and entangling intricate digital evidence, making investigations more efficient than ever. Recent cases. Heartache and long-desired answers. Several cold cases, once thought hopeless, have been successfully resolved due to these forensic innovations. Golden State Killer. DNA evidence from discarded items directly linked Joseph DeAngelo to a series of brutal crimes committed between 1974 and 1986. The collaboration of public genealogy databases and a concentrated media effort played a crucial role in propelling the investigation forward. Lloyd Dwayne Bogle and Amp. Patricia Kalitsky, 1956. This notorious double murder remained unsolved for decades until 2021, when investigators employed forensic genealogy techniques that ultimately led to the resolution of the case. Victim advocacy movements. These true crime narratives not only inform the public but also encourage individuals to come forward with tips and submit DNA samples. This proactive public engagement, alongside innovative databases, has ushered in a new era for cold case investigations, making valuable contributions to justice. Each resolved case represents more than just a statistic. It signifies that families finally have answers about their lost loved ones. While bringing peace of mind, the resolution of such cases can also unearth painful memories, emphasizing the necessity for respectful and empathetic storytelling. Humanizing the victims, engaging audiences on a deeper emotional level is vital when discussing victims of crime. By portraying victims as individuals with aspirations, relationships, and stories rather than mere statistics, true crime channels can forge stronger connections with their viewers. Effective true crime content often dedicates segments to the lives of victims, enhancing the narrative's emotional weight while fostering trust with audiences. To maintain credibility, it is crucial to avoid sensationalizing grisly details. Studies indicate that overly graphic content can decrease audience trust by up to 40%. Sharing concise biographies or conducting interviews with victims' family members can effectively highlight the long-term impacts of unsolved crimes. This approach serves to remind viewers of the human cost of violence and the importance of solving cold cases. Understanding the science to foster comprehension among a broader audience, it is essential to simplify intricate forensic jargon. Providing a foundational overview of forensic science can illuminate the power behind modern DNA techniques. Genetic genealogy. This process utilizes DNA comparison from crime scenes against genealogical databases to potentially pinpoint relatives of a suspect, allowing investigators to construct a comprehensive family tree. Microfluidic chips. These innovative devices streamline the processes of DNA extraction and amplification, dramatically reducing the time from sample collection to analysis. Spectroscopy and AI. Advanced techniques like Raman spectroscopy can identify minute chemical signatures present on evidence, while artificial intelligence applications assist forensic scientists in sorting and interpreting extensive digital evidence. Offering these explanations in straightforward terms can help demystify the science of forensics for the public. Including diagrams or simplified graphics further aids in enhancing understanding. How you can contribute. True crime enthusiasts and concerned citizens can actively support cold case investigations in various meaningful ways. Share or submit genealogical data, if comfortable, to established DNA databases utilized by law enforcement agencies. Actively support organizations such as the Murder Accountability Project, which tracks and analyzes unsolved homicides to raise awareness. Advocate for increased funding toward forensic laboratories and the development of advanced DNA technology to facilitate quicker and more efficient investigations. If you possess credible information regarding a cold case, do not hesitate to contact law enforcement to share your insights. Final thoughts. DNA-driven breakthroughs in cold cases serve as poignant reminders that while the pursuit of justice may be delayed, it is by no means denied. Thanks to remarkable advancements in forensic science and the growing involvement of the public, hope is rekindled for families who have long-awaited answers. By narrating these stories thoughtfully, celebrating the lives of victims and clearly conveying the scientific processes at play, we can foster meaningful change and support the ongoing quest for justice.